Okay, so hi guys. What we're gonna discuss today is our tracking system for the tasks that operation team is doing. Operation team has all tasks, 90% of the tasks related to management of the campaigns, and also some tasks that are related to, I don't know, write a report to clients, or like basically something we call single time tasks that get accomplished once, and then after that, most likely it will not be repeating. So we also have boards in Youtrack that are made to be useful for operation team to monitor where we are, what has problem, what doesn't, etc., etc. So this tool is first of all for you guys, for the operation team, so that you don't need to like have a numerous notepads, Excel spreadsheets, and other stuff, but just consolidate everything in one place, and then Alex will not be just keep asking everybody on a status, which is very annoying. I can understand, right? And then you'll just write it down, and then Alex will go there and check, and we can just communicate there in the chat. So this is mainly for us to get more organized and scalable, to communicate more efficiently, and also for you, especially for HODs, to make sure who needs help. Let's say somebody got some issue, we don't need to like was up at middle of the night. We can just move the task, and then the person can help. So what in a moment is not in our Youtrack, and this gonna be implemented by our technical team. The first thing is the notifications. We did not set up the mailing server. So at the moment, we don't receive notification. And the way we are working now, we are copying the Youtrack link, and then we paste it into WhatsApp of each other. But this going to be solved, and Kirill will be the one helping us to solve this. And then the second is the problem of like synchronization between Youtrack and actual actions. So for example, you created a new campaign for the client, and you might not be creating the same campaign inside Youtrack, or you might create it, but then next time you did some significant change and you go WhatsApp your immediate supervisor what you did, but you didn't put in Youtrack. So we all need to develop a habit that will communicate in Youtrack, and some whatever opinion exchange still can be inside the chat. Yeah. Probably in the future we even have a Slack channel for the company, not the WhatsApps, but just let's do step by step. And today we're going to talk about Youtrack automation. So all of you have access to Youtrack, and if you don't, let me know, I'll help you to get it. It's located in youtrack.somin.ai. Our Youtrack system tracks all tasks a company is doing, not just operation tasks. So if you go inside the boards or projects, okay, I click Agile boards, and I see the list. There'll be pretty many there, right? So you'll see that there is aggregator boards. The first one is made by myself for myself. It's only I can see it, and I see which tasks get assigned to me across the company. There's another aggregator board. There's a business board, cross team board. This is a place where everybody doing some business tasks. Actually, it's in front of you now. You can see this is a business board. All this is tasks by different people as we exchange it. And we also have boards with a prefix operations. See, operations. And then we have one more is prefix technical. So technical board is for Kirill to communicate with the software developers in a company. And this mainly about the product development. The only reason why you want to go there, if you very clearly know that there is a bug, so you can go and report to Kirill in a technical board. The business board is used by business and legal and other people to exchange with the regular tasks. You can see there's quite a bit of tasks on me. You can see my face there, and also Lana and Kirill. and aggregator boards are for visualization purposes. So what we are interested today is all our 4 operation boards. Yeah. So we have campaign performance board, campaign status board, client accounts, and single tasks. Let's start from single tasks, because single tasks is something that is a bit different from another 3. It serves a different purpose. And this single task board is also similar to technical board, similar to cross-team project. It's just for operations only single tasks. So for example, I'm shooting this video now, and shooting it is not enough. What I also need to do is to upload this video inside our YouTube account, write a description, and I also need to go to Confluence and also create the Confluence article in the paragraph in the section where it's educational part, right, happening. And then I also need to notify everybody in WhatsApp that this current session has been recorded in Confluence, so everybody can go and watch it again to do it again, right? So I want to create this task in Youtrack so that the person who will execute this task, it could be me, it could be, let's say, Frank or any other team members. They know exactly what to do. And also I can track where we are. So I don't need to like keep WhatsApping him and say, hey, how is it? How is it? How is it? But also it's for myself to remember and make sure that I did. So I go inside the single tasks operation board, because this is, okay, let's call it operation task. Actually, it's not really operations task, but let's call it operation task. Doesn't matter, right? Just for the sake of comparison. And you guys are going to get other tasks like this. You see, we get enable multi-platform access, gradually develop structure of operation Confluence, add limit testing, like this task already reviewing, this task already have been done, this one is in progress. You can see from here that Everest and operations account, they gradually develop the structure for operation Confluence, right? So basically they're working on Confluence for the operations. And we're creating one more, the one that talks about upload operations video. So I'm creating, and this is single task video, so it's gonna be fulfilled once, right? And then we are done. So how would we name the task? We name it in such a way that from just reading the header of the task, everybody understands what it is about. So we will say upload and annotate webinar video. We call it operations view track webinar video, right? This is about the video that you are shooting at the moment. Then we describe what needs to be done. We need to download the video from the Zoom cloud. We can even say it's under recordings section. And we also have to upload the video into the means YouTube account and saminanalytics@gmail.com. Then name the video according to the weekly webinar naming, right? See example in YouTube channel, previous uploads. And then we also want to upload the video into operations training repository in Confluence. And if I just say this, nobody understands what that means. So I'm going to go check in Confluence where is the exact place where you want to upload the video, because I know it. So I log into our Confluence and I'm going to get the URL of where exactly I want it to be uploaded. So I know it's a submit private limited space. It's under education and coaching. And we have this operation 101 practice, right? So basically it's a place where I'm putting different practice videos that are not a part of the formal course. And I even, for the sake for this person to, really know where to upload, I can even create a new empty page, and I'll call this page practice 4 operations Youtrack operation. Yeah, not very good name, but doesn't matter, right? I even can create a page for the person, and then I'll put this link inside my Youtrack. So person who does the task is minimized communication with me. It just he knows where to go, where to get it. Yeah, and that's all. And I also can put some comment, or not comment, but like a note that make sure that the video has been recorded fully, for example, right? Something like that. Then I see that the job type here is operations, and it can be actually any other job type, but if I change it now, then it will disappear from the task, will disappear from this board and will go to the main board. So we made the boards in such a way that operation tasks are only an operation board, and non-operations tasks, which is other types, are in a cross-team project board, right? So if we create a task in operation board, then the type of the task must be operation. I say that priority of this task is, let's say, major, so 3-day notice. I say that I want it be executed by, okay, Frank is not here. Okay, who I want to execute it by? Okay, let's say Reda, right? Just for the sake of. And I think that this wouldn't take more than 30 minutes. So I say 30 minutes. And then a due date, I'm saying that, okay, today is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not a good day to do this. I say Monday is a due date. Yeah, so done. I say add card, and you can see that my card now appeared in to-do list. Later, Reda, when she starts doing the task, she will move this task into in progress, and she will do. Then she say like, oh, okay, what's going on? I don't really know what is YouTube. I only know Google Drive, but I don't know what's YouTube. She'll say, hey, Alex. Okay, that's me. She'll ask Kirill, what is YouTube? I only know Google Drive. Or maybe, yeah, of course she does know what is YouTube, but she say, but where to find the credentials to access our corporate YouTube? Yeah, and then she say, like at the moment, then she's still doing the task, and then she go do something else. Kirill will receive a notification. He'll receive a notification. Oh, Reda mentioned him in comment. He'll come and he'll say, oh, he'll put Reda and she'll say, credentials are all in Confluence. Take them here. And since I know where they are, I'm also gonna on behalf of Kirill, I'm gonna provide a link to that. So this is a link with all credentials. You can find Samin Analytics. You see, it's here. The account is here. So I'm gonna get this link, and I go back to my Youtrack task and pause this link. And Reda happily go access it and completes her task. So once she is done with her task, she can change status of the task here from in progress to review. Or she can go into the board and just drag it into the review state. Here you go. Review task means I'm completed it. Check it. Kirill will receive notification. Oh, Reda has, in case if it's Kirill created this task, he'll receive notification that, oh, you Reda have completed the task. So he go inside, he will read what was necessary. He will go inside the page of Confluence here, And he, oh, it's empty. How come it's empty? Oh, what shall I do? Means maybe she misunderstood or put it in the wrong place. So what he will do, he will mention Reda again and say, but where is the video? Can you put it into this section? And then he put the link. And Reda will come back and say to Kirill, she will put it in the right place. And she'll say, okay, done. Very confused the place. And then Kirill will go and check it again and say, oh, now video is there. So he will go and move the task into done. And that's the place where the task is accomplished. Also, once Reda has fulfilled the task, she will also put the time, how much she spent on this task. There's a section here. She said this after you finish the task, so it's a time. So she actually spent 1 hour because of this. She didn't know how to log in and also these kind of things. And it's done. And this is a pipeline. This is how we handle all tasks in Youtrack, including operation single tasks, right? So if you create a bug for Kirill, it will be the same, but in Kirill's board, in a technical board, if you are doing pretty much any other things, the first thing you have to do in Confluence is go to Agile boards, find the board you are working in, let's say technical board, right? Then go create the tasks there and assign it to the right person, and then make sure that once the task get completed, you review the task. You see, I can create a card for Kirill in the technical board, and this card will have a slightly different fields. You see the different fields. For example, it has like, is it in-house, or which model of the company of the platform get development for. You can assign more people, or you can have a different priorities. You see showstopper, major, minor, so different. Or you can go inside a cross-team board, for example, and here, right? And here will be again different tasks. This is a place where you can create the tasks for Alex, for example, like I don't know, like I'm keep calling you and say, how is campaign performance? And then you create a task for me. Alex, shut up already. Yeah, and then you assign it to me. Yeah, something like this. You can also assign it to me, and then yeah, it's done. Now it's on me. Something like this. Oh, but of course you have to choose a job type. So this is miscellaneous. And you also want to say that it's like really critical for you to make me shut up now, right? And then you estimate the time. It will take me probably 1 minute. And also the due date is today, right? Today. Yeah?
Alex, I have a question.
Correct.
In the case for the estimated time for some tasks, I didn't know how long it takes for Mikhail or Malo to do. Should I just estimate, or how do I do with it?
You estimate. You think this task will take this much time, and then the person who did it, he will put the actual time that he required to accomplish. But this helps in 2 ways. First, it will help the person who does the task understand how much time you think it takes. So it will help you to bridge the gap of understanding, so that it wouldn't be a situation when somebody feels 5 minutes, but another person needs 5 hours. It seems that another person doesn't know something to make it fast, or the first person feels it's too easy, so maybe it's a wrong plan. So it will bridge the gap of understanding. But second is very important. Later we can build a burn down diagram, which is not part of this lecture, but still, which will show how much expectations we are actually fulfilling on time, earlier than time or later than time. And that will help us to plan to be a little bit less optimistic or more optimistic in our planning. So in future, we can plan more work or less work per week, let's say. So this is for the analytic purposes.
Right.
Yeah?
Then another question, say if the estimated date I set as 23 of February, 5 days from now, then
date is different. Estimated time is how much physical time person needs to spend. As date is a deadline for the task.
Yep, I understand. So in the case if I wanted this thing to be done by 25th of February, but then that person, he communicates with me saying that, oh, we might need wait until 1st of March. So do I change to do that?
You can ask the person to change, or you can change by yourself.
I see.
Ideally,
So
but it's okay. It's not that strict.
I see. So as long as it's something that is agreed that is on the metrics on the Youtrack card, we should always update it.
Correct. So you created a deadline date. The person looks, the deadline is too early, cannot fulfill. Then the person is in charge to make sure that you know that it's too early, that either of you have changed it. Because if either of you didn't change, then responsibility on the person who's supposed to fulfill the task. If it didn't change, means the person agreed for the deadline.
All right, understand.
So this was on how Youtrack works on general, and this is not specific to our company, right? This is how everybody doing task management. And if you want a really, really proper explanation of how this works, we have a licensed, accredited, professional Scrum Master here in the team is Mikhail. So he knows way more than I and anybody else in our company, because he's completed Scrum Master courses, and he really know how to use any type of dashboard for any type of thing. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised even at his home, they are assigning tasks with his wife one to another, like clean the table and all this. So ask him, he'll tell you the whole theory. My job is to show you how our dashboard work. And this was the operations, single tasks, the board that is in charge of single tasks, one-time tasks that operations team is doing. But of course, this technique can be used for others, right? Let's just explain. Okay, now let's go into our operations boards. Only the boards only operations are using. So you can see this one is called campaign performance board. Another one is called campaign status board. And also there's another called operations client accounts. This one is a new one. I just created it recently. Everest, can you suggest me which board you are using to create the campaigns for the campaigns that you are running?
Campaign performance.
Campaign performance board. Okay, let's start from campaign performance board. So, and our situation will be a situation when we have a new client that's just onboarded to us, right? So we want to make this client to be to start working with us. We start tracking clients metrics, KPIs, etc. So what we're gonna do if in case a client is not exist yet, is a new client, what we're gonna do first, we're gonna go to client accounts board. Okay, here, client account board. And you can see that it has one test client. This is I created when I just was planning this board. But let's create another one, right? We create a client, and we will call this client. Okay, which kind of client we really want to have? We wish to have in our dreams in the future. Any brand?
Spar, of course.
Which one?
Spar, of course.
Spar. No, Spar we already have. Unluckily, maybe we don't have them later. Everybody is more happy. Let's have some dream client, like I don't know, like
Wellness,
Facebook.
massage.
No, Facebook is confusing. Okay, let's have let's say PNG, right? PNG, who decided to work with us. So we create client name PNG, and here in the client card we're gonna write down. We actually can call it PNG pilot, right? Most likely we'll start from the pilot, so we call it PNG pilot, like a project. And we write down what was the KPI. So we can write down here. We can just take it from CRM, what we agreed. Client wants to, or we can even make it structured. Product, and it will be head and shoulders and knees and toes. Yeah, head and shoulders. And then we also have the KPI, yeah, e-commerce conversions tracked in Google Analytics, yeah. And what else? KPI. So this one is KPI metric, KPI benchmark. Benchmark will be All these things I'm writing down here in the chat, but actually we can make them even to be a fields. If we will come up with a set of standard fields of KPIs that we have for each client, we can actually just make a field here, which will be even more useful. But at the moment, we just write them as a list because KPI is actually sometimes different for different clients. So the KPI benchmark is 20% cheaper cost per lead as compared to agency inside by site, and also add account. You can send it will be URL here, and yeah, something like this. Good. So you see the card type is a client account. So this card type is a specially created card type or task type that is in charge of it's charged for the client, like a client project, like the PFG pilot, right? So the other types, right, is another type called campaign, but this one is client account because is account is in charge of all campaigns for this client. Then we set up a person in charge. So a person in charge is a client manager. And at the moment, we only have one client manager officially having the title, which is Reda. So we put her. Sorry, Reda, you are everywhere in all my tutorials. Hope you don't mind. And also you have Youtrack.
It's Reda, not Reda.
Yeah, we love you. So we also have client type. And I believe, unless we know that the difficult client from scratch is usually just a normal client in the beginning, right? And this is just a few fields you need to fill up, and done. We created the client status, client campaign, no campaign, project card, right? Or a CEM44. So that's all. It's always this board. And we now go to campaign status board. And inside campaign status board, we actually have the campaigns for the client. And yeah, sorry, Everest told me it's campaign performance. Okay, then we create campaign performance. But Everest, I suggest you do campaign status because you don't know what's the performance in the beginning, but you definitely know what is the status of the campaign. How do you think?
Yep, we can do that. We can do that as well.
It kind of makes sense, right? You know that campaign, let's say it's 2A5 or it's in review at the moment, and you just create. So we're creating let's say a client has created a shell, a campaign shell inside the ad account, and we create a card here. So, okay, campaign shell. Let's name this as a campaign shell inside the ad account. So let's go to real ad account and find some name of some shell. That's not that fast, guys. That's Facebook. That's not me. Sorry for that. Okay, so we have some campaign shell. And we have some ad account. Okay, we have, guys, I'm not doing, I'm just use megaphone campaigns as example, but our example is actually about PNG, right? So I just will be using some names from megaphone account because we don't serve PNG yet. So I will be using megaphone. And okay, let's see some campaign shell name. Oh, let's, for example, this one, Sumsung. No idea what is that. Okay, fine. We get this Sumsung thing, and we create the task. And here in description, we can write something specific about this campaign. Client said that this campaign is super important and have to finish all budgets. by 20th of February 2020. Yep. So actually, this format is not the best format because it has to be like red. So I would reformat it into some bullet points. I'll say all budget by 20th February 2021 and budget. Okay, other values actually have inside there, but maybe one more point that this campaign performance is a deal breaker, very important, right? Something like this, something not standard. And you can put more, and you can use later add comments and etc. Right? So now we set up the types. So okay, this client is a high priority, good client, normal client, or difficult client. So maybe we already quarrel with Megaphone at that moment, and we feel it's difficult client. It's fine. We said the client is difficult. Later we can change the status. Performance. This campaign is just shell, right? We're not even done anything with that, so we can set up to, I don't know, doing well or pending results maybe. Yeah, pending results is a good number because it's kind of, we don't know what that. And then campaign spending, that's all default. No campaign spending. Campaign budget, here you can put the budget. You can put 1,200 rubles, for example. And person in charge, guess who it will be? Okay. But okay, Red is our project manager, so let's set up somebody else. Let's say it's we have Mikhail managing this campaign, right? For example, so we make person in charge to be only Mikhail, and we have start date of the campaign is 19th, and then campaign end date. Remember, it has to finish by 20th of February, so end date is 20th. Report URL, right? So very important. So for every campaign, we can actually have some report created, or we could have at least like a link to this campaign. So what would we do? We will put this link to this campaign as a report URL, or it can be also linked to the report, no problem. Yeah, so this is the link. We can go into Youtrack and where it was here. No, it was here. Yeah. And you put report URL here, apply changes. And then is there any some third-party tracking, let's say Google Analytics, right? Then you can also put Google Analytics here because, for example, this campaign, maybe Google Analytics is tracking, right? Or maybe clients say, "Oh, can you have a special board where we'll be tracking all the results?" Let me see whether we have such special board. Papa, oh yeah, this one, Papa John's campaign tracking, right? Like example of special board. So we have it here, and we put this link to this report inside the campaign as well. So it goes here into the third-party tracking, and we apply changes. And card type campaign. This is already campaign, right? So now, very important. We want this task to be connected to our client account. Yeah. So we go inside the task, and we open it, and then there's a link here. Link issue, and we say that is a subtask off, and then we have PNG pilot. Hey, sorry, I shouldn't click that. I should just tick it like this. Up. Link issue. Okay. So this one is subtask of this, and then we created this task, right? So we have a campaign now, and now we have a shell, and then for example, who is Reda is managing this, right? So Reda come in inside and she say, actually, to Mikhail, who is in charge of running, say that then, Mikhail, the task is ready. The campaign is ready to run. Start it. Oh no, A fight. Yeah. And then what's happening? Then Mikhail goes A5 the campaign, and then move it to sorry, it's rather supposed to move it to A5, right? Yeah. So when Reda want to make it A5, she just move it to the status to A5. And then Mikhail A5 the campaign, and he responds to Reda, okay, I A5 the campaign. So Reda say, okay, A5 starting, yeah, add command. And then she make it running, right? She put it into running. Or if campaign is in review, she can put it in review. One campaign starts running, she can put it into running. Yeah. And then campaign is running, and during the campaign there was some communication happening. For example, Reda saying, Mikhail, we are above KPI by 20 cents. Can you do something? And then she's like, can we do something? We are really like we are really above KPIs. We want to do something. And then we like put smiles like that. I also can. And then Mikhail receives the update. Yeah. And then he say, handling it, I'm on it, all fixed. Now doing well below KPI, right? And then we are running, and then campaign reach the end date, and then all this after that we can move it to its completed or corresponding status. Very important moment here. You see there's watchers here. Watchers are those people who can watch the issue. If you want to watch the issue, you can just click the star. But also, if you want to add your friend to watch, for example, Kirill also wants to watch this campaign because it's related to his new technological experiment. And also Henrik wants to watch because he promised client to deliver very good performance. But also Lana wants to watch because she is concerned about legal aspects of running this kind of campaigns, because this campaign is a drug food supplement and maybe it's against the law, something like that, right? And then everybody working on it, watching on it, moving to the status. So, for example, campaign gets, I don't know, I already lost where is the board. Yeah. So campaign gets running, get completed, or it maybe get paused for some reason, the right way get paused, or maybe get an account error, or we get it into review, and then it moves. So all people who are in watchers, they will be receiving notification to their email that something happened with this campaign. And then since you will be receiving this notification, you can react. Again, at the moment, notifications are not working, but that is going to be solved by Kirill in nearest future. And that is all. That's how it works. What is important here is that every campaign that has been added to this board automatically has been also added to campaign performance board. And campaign performance board is only created for the sake of updating the performance. So just now we had this campaign that was on the status pending results. Where is it? Okay, it's sum something. Sum.
I believe it's Samsung.
Snap. Yeah,
Yeah, but it was sounds as sum.
Russian
Right?
sekali.
Because the placement is a Samsung mobile phone inside.
Yeah, I know, but the name was sum, so I'm looking for sum because I yeah. So it's called in this way, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I think I will change the name.
Yeah,
I mean,
change.
for our campaign, just so we.
Yeah, so Sum Sum. This is Sum Sum. It's Sum Sum is a game. Yeah, so we can like on a daily basis for all your campaigns that are assigned to you, which by the way you can actually filter. You can say assigned to me, right? And then you only will see only those campaigns that are assigned to you, but not the rest. See, these two assigned to me, but not the Sum Sum. But if you can say assigned to Mikhail, assigned Mikhail. I can just do this, Mikhail Ko. The Sum Sum should appear again. Oh yeah, Sum Sum, you see, Sum Sum is here. Yeah, so and then Mikhail can just move it here, poor performance, doing well, poor performance, doing well, update something in comments, how it's doing. So we don't need these numerous chats. Everybody can just go into dashboard, and the beauty of Youtrack, you can create your own dashboard. You can create your own board. So create board, and then put inside that board whatever metrics you want with whatever filter you want. Like for example, Mikhail Ko, it can be a filter. If I remove the filter, and I'll see everybody's campaign again, right? Sum and the rest. So this is how it works. What is the beauty here is that we also have a client account board where we can also move from poor performance to pending results to doing well. Poor performance, pending results, and doing well. And in case if you want to see all the campaigns of this account, what we need to do is go inside and say parent 4. You see, you can see all the comments. You can even like it if you want, like in social media. But you can see all the tasks that are parents of this. There will be the list of this task. Or in case you want to see all the tasks, like we'll say in this in campaign performance board, if you want to see all the tasks that are under PNG, you can just search for PNG pilot. No, subtask off, and then PNG PN subtask off. Oh, wait. It should work. Okay, campaign performance. Was it deleted? Yeah, because it should be client accounts. And campaign performance, they'll disappear for some reason. Okay, so here again, and I want subtask off. P IM world bug report. Okay, it should be subtask of PNG pilot. For some reason I cannot find it because of some rights. But this is something you can also do. Believe me, we're gonna fix that. So if I look for some Samsung, yeah, Samsung is here, and it's difficult. If I go to up by subtask. Okay, here. OACM. I guess it was 44. Yeah, PNG pilot. See? And now you can see only subtask of this PNG pilot. So basically you can see how this account is doing all tasks, which are doing well, which are poor performance, which are pending results. And this is difficult to do all these things in the beginning, but once it becomes SOP and really everybody really doing it all the time, it'll be really much easier because we don't need to go into chat. We can just log into here, see what is the status, and based on the status, make decisions, suggest, and communicate directly with respect to each task, with respect to each client. For example, I decided that I want to tell that, you know, for PNG, we need to change the strategy. Like, for example, client commented, and I tell Reda, hey, Reda, client contacted me, and we need to change the strategy to CPC, cost per click. And then she received notification because she is a watcher of this task, right? She is, yeah. That something changed, and then she go and change. And that's how it works. And there is one very good news, which we almost confirm. And the good news is that where the creation of the tasks for the campaign status board, and also the status of the task itself, like to AFI and review running, after some time, in nearest future, hopefully, it will be done automatically. So you go AFI campaign on the platform, it will automatically create tasks here, populated with all the numbers that we know from Facebook, add the parent task according to the ad account name or the page. I guess it will be a page, actually, Facebook page. And then if it get paused, it will automatically move to paused. If it gets in review, it move to in review, etc., etc. So it will be like an automated monitoring dashboard. So we only need to do communication on Youtrack, and the rest of the things gets automatically updated here. And of course, the status of, let's say, performance, right? Like this dashboard. This one you'll have to change whether Samsung is doing poor or Samsung is fading results or Samsung is doing very well. And this is pretty much all. This is what I wanted to show you, and particular projects, questions about how to use the Youtrack and Scrum methodology is to me and to Mikhail. But any questions now?
Do we know when the email notification feature will roll out?
When you catch Kirill and tell him, hey man, we really need it, really like tomorrow, then it will be fixed. At the moment, I don't think that that our technical team is aware that we really need it. And we might consider doing it in Slack or in Telegram, not necessarily email. I would actually vote for Slack. Everybody install Slack. Everybody get Slack notification as a operations work channel instead of emails, because otherwise emails will get very crowded.
I mean, not just for operations, because Youtrack notification,
Yeah,
it happens across the team. Yeah.
For everybody, yes. And together with this notification, we definitely also want to have this automation. But at the moment, guys, you need to create it for every campaign, and you need to push yourself to communicate inside, which is very painful, which seems like more difficult than in doing it in WhatsApp. But believe me, the only way for us to grow as a company and act with hundreds of people rather than with just like 19 at the moment is to use tools to automate our processes and to really think of how to save time for your colleagues and of course for yourself. It actually will make your life much easier. You don't need to chase and make sure people read in case if you're sure that another person will read your track.
Hi, everyone. I have a little question, Alex, for you.
Yep.
How do you archive the task which has been already done and I want just to save it in the archive?
You go inside the task, is for example, Samsung, and you are making the status of this task running, see here, as archived. And then it will disappear from all the boards. But inside the project, and project you can treat it as a database, it will be still inside, right? So you can still see it here, which will be operations campaign management project, and you can see that this task is still inside. See, Samsung, it's now archived. you can move it back to the normal status, will become back on the board. So board is a visualization. Project is a database. You can create as many visualizations as possible for any needs you need for project, but project have to be one. It's like a database of all the tasks.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Alex, just to make it clear, how should place, for example, Spark campaigns to the Youtrack? Just as one campaign, just as one piece.
No, you'll have operation client account here.
Yep.
It will be called SPAR. Inside the client account plate, there will be all information about SPAR, the KPIs, what they try to achieve, etc., etc. So basically, all the data from the client, and we will keep updating it if a new information comes in.
For sure.
And then inside the campaign status board, for every campaign you're creating, you'll be creating one of the tasks. And
we already have 18 campaigns and then do more.
So yes, it is not easy. Once we get automation of creating these campaigns every time, it will be easier because you'll get them automatically inside here.
Okay.
However, at the moment you have to do it manually, and we have 8. Yes, I know. Sorry.
Heavy duty. Yes. Thanks.
We can find a compromise, right? We can do this only for those clients that are, let's say, ongoing and don't have too many campaigns. But I suggest we all start doing this, get a lot of feedback, and then automate. Because at the moment, I know that operations team not really fully adapted the process, and we are still very manual, writing chats, forget, and that is a bit a problem for us, right? Going forward.
So, so for now, whatever that we comment on, we should still share the link, the Youtrack link on WhatsApp, right?
At the moment, yes. If we want to refer to a particular task.
Yeah, because when we comment, we don't get any other notification.
No.
Okay.
But guys, if you promise me that you're going to use it, we can really accelerate to make it ready maybe next week early. We already have it. Because the reason why we don't have it is because we were not trying to do it, because technical team was under the impression that nobody used it, and they are right.
Actually, there's a way to get notifications. There's a way to get notifications already. You just have to download the Youtrack app, and then the Youtrack app will notify you.
Okay.
No, but not everyone has their phone beside. I mean, the app is useful. Yeah, the app is useful. Like if you're not at home or in the office, and then you want to do something on your Youtrack task, but it'll be very useful to have some form of notification. Let's say Telegram or Slack.
Oh, for sure. I'm just saying as a bandage solution. I don't recommend using the Youtrack app either. The Youtrack app is a little bit.
It's just for very basic. Just for very basic activity, like you want to change the status. That's all. But creating new tasks and managing is not.
Better to do on web.
Not as advisable on the app.
Yeah, I use the web version as well. I just download the app for notification.
I think we want to use it. So perhaps like Mikhail mentioned earlier, Slack or something like those would be a good idea, a good way to start. Of course, the app is not that comprehensive, but operation team-wise, I think is a good thing if we start using it, and then once it's become a habit.
And I think that notifications and also automation of creation and change status for this task is really essential. So we will try to make it as fast as possible. Just we don't want this effort to be wasted, because our team will start working on this rather than on improving the product. And once it's done, it has to be used. And before it's done, ideally you guys start using it manually so that you can give us feedback. which fields you want to add inside, which one you want to remove. Do you want to have these statuses, or you have to want to have a different statuses actually, or maybe more statuses of the task. So
we can prioritize the next steps. That means I think notification is the primary one, because automation of steps for campaigns, this can be managed by the campaign managers or the person in charge for now. But notifications, it's more like, it's ideal since we're going to use it as a communication tool. So yeah, it's like as simple as, you know, I get notified if Reda commented with my name on it.
Do we have a preferable channel? Do we want it to be email, or we want it to be Slack?
I do not recommend Slack. I don't like it. Telegram or email is fine. Yeah.
Email is a bit dangerous because not everyone checks their email regularly.
Telegram is fine. I think Telegram, we all use it. It's easy because, like, if you use different computers, you can just log into Telegram very easily, as long as you have your phone, unlike WhatsApp.
I'll go with Slack and Telegram, or maybe we can just quickly have a vote on ranking, you know, Slack, email, Telegram.
I've never used Slack before. I'm ruling out email, so either Telegram or Slack. I mean,
I think there's an API connection to Slack. Telegram is just a notification system, I think.
The thing about email, I think Reda, I think the thing about email, I understand that you'll get lost in emails, like if you receive a lot in your inbox every day, but you can always filter certain emails. If it comes from Youtrack, then you will appear in one of your folders. Because the good thing about having it on email is that you open up your email, you see a notification, and then you can click on the link to the Youtrack task straight away to perform the task or to do the next step of actions. Telegram, you can also do that, but Telegram, if we have a joint Telegram channel that has all the notification, then it will get lost in there as well, right? Very similar to our main operation on Telegram. It's like so many things right now with ad balancing, with AI-Fi, you know, we don't keep track unless you can connect our phone numbers, our Telegram account to Youtrack, which is, I think it will be a more headache for the development team. So I think email address, since we're already using our email address in Youtrack, email will be easy. Will be much easier.
Therefore, we have a good case to execute this task assignment. Let's go to Samin cross team board and create a task for managing the process of employment of the notification system. Organize the integration of the notification system into Youtrack. And this will include, first, get opinions from the team on if they want to use Slack, Telegram, or email, or combinations. And also communicate and plan with technical team, which is Kirill, the integration process. Yeah, and this job, I would say all of you agree, is related to, okay, probably it's okay, not really, it's related to operations or legal or Samin product. I would say Samin product actually, because this is gonna be, oh no, it's not product, it's integration. Okay, probably it's still operation, doesn't matter, maybe miscellaneous. And then priority is quite high, so it's 3 days. And it's gonna be to do guess by who? By head of product, which is Marlo. And that's gonna be monitored by me. The time he needs for this in total is probably 4 hours. He might change it once he's done. It has to be done by Tuesday. And yeah, and it's created. So now we have this task. And we also want to watch it and also add Mikhail and Reda to make sure that this gets completed. It will be automatically added to the operation single task and also aggregator boards, right? So inside operation single tasks, we will have this. Okay, we wanted to create it as a general management task, right? So probably we want to change the type of the task. Yeah, job type. We probably want to make it miscellaneous so that it will appear inside our cross-team board, which everybody is checking. So now we are done, and let's go to our board inside the Samin cross team. You can see that there is a there's a task here, right? Let's see. AG prep, lead generation, regional and corporate automatic reporting. Write a copy. Where is it? Seriously. Sorry guys, this is all live demos like that. Okay, maybe it's inside our single tasks.
Alex, just click on issues.
No, I don't want to confuse. This one, single tasks, you see. The reason why it was in this board. Okay, but let's check whether it's in another board as well. This one, business cross-team board. Does it have notifications? Yeah, okay. The reason why it's not there is because it has multiple types of the tasks. Okay, it says here, organize the integration of the notification system into Youtrack. So the way how we can, yeah, and it was not added to the cross team board. So I can add it manually. So the reason why it was not added to cross-team board because I have chosen the type of the task operations. So operations that get only added to single tasks operation board, and then cross-team, all other types get added into the cross-team board automatically. But since I choose operations one, it was added to the operations single board. So yeah, this is how it works. And here you go. This task is here, and also this task now should be inside the cross board as well. You can see it here. It's not here. Okay, I don't know why it's not here.
Alex, I think anything that you mark with operation, it will goes into operation single task.
Okay, probably.
The last one, operation single task. Yeah, anything that you mark with operation, it will definitely goes there. That's my experience.
Yes, and then it wouldn't go to others. I think those others say and not operation single task. That's why.
That's correct. So perhaps you can remove.
So I just need to exclude this.
That's correct.
And now it will disappear from that board, but it will appear inside. Yeah, so right now you witness that Everest knows this system very, very well. So if you have questions, you just ask Everest. He is very experienced. You see, he helped us to solve the problem. So now Marla can move it to here or to here and basically solves the problem. Okay, That's all. Marlo, can you help us with that to make sure that this get executed actually, and then they really...
Yeah, sure.
Cool, guys. Thanks so much. If no any questions, then we are done.
Nope, not from me.
Frank, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Frank, there is a task to create and put this video inside YouTube and Confluent. That is task for you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Alex, you can change it to operation team.
I know. That's what I'm gonna do now.
Thanks.
Exactly. So it's in the operations single task here, and we have video. Oh yeah, so it's to do Youtrack webinar video, and I assign executor to be now not read, but Frank doesn't have his account, but we can assign to the common account called operations submin. And I put myself as a watcher by clicking star, but also want to make sure that, let's say, Everest also get notified when the task gets done. Frank, okay?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Cool. Now really all. Thanks so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks.